On the banks of the Severn River after practice with offensive tackle, left tackle Connor McMahon. And first of all, what's it like being a left tackle in the Division I football team this year?
Yes, sir. I played left guard last year. It's a little bit different. I definitely like it a lot more. It gives me more opportunity to use my speed, and I definitely like the pass blocking aspect as well, working on the edges.
Definitely looking at speed. I mean, watching you out here in practice, not only that initial block at the line of scrimmage, but you got to get downfield.
Yes, sir. That's a little bit new for me. I got this year I'm working up to the safeties compared to last year where it was just getting to the linebackers. But yeah, definitely using the speed to get up to the safeties this year.
And is it the type of thing that as you work through the spring and through the fall practices now that you're into games that you get more of a comfort level?
Yeah, I mean, we've been grinding really hard every day. I mean, I already feel really comfortable out there already. I mean, the first game I felt pretty good. I knew what I was doing every play. But as we keep working, I'll keep getting better and better each rep.
Now with a bye week heading into week 2 against Wagner, what are you guys working on right now as you have a little bit of extra time?
It's definitely just the mental toughness aspect. I mean, this is probably one of the hardest practices we've had in a very long time. We got to work on our pad level, our hat speed, and just playing tougher out there. That's what we've been working on the most out here.
And how cool is it to have an offensive lineman, an offensive line coach, also as your offensive coordinator?
It's good that he's always working with us. He's pushing us really hard. He's always he knows exactly what he's talking about every play. But he's hammering us on all the details, and we appreciate having him out there.
And you talk about the tough practice, especially watching today. They say in the game, the ones against the ones, the starting offense against the starting defense, and it gets spirited.
Oh yeah, it was. There's a lot of talking out there, a lot of trash talk. But it really does make us better. It's iron sharpens iron. I mean, I love going against those guys. They love going against us, and it's going to make us a better team at the end of the day.
What's your favorite part of practice? It is such a physical grind for an offensive lineman. But what's your favorite part of getting out here each day?
It probably is going against the ones on defense. I mean, the ND periods are definitely a grind, but once we get to go against the starters on defense, I like going against them because it makes us better at the end of the day. Also
good to have a week under your belt now with this offense. You've been working on it for weeks and weeks, but to do it in a game and get that experience.
Yeah, it was really cool just seeing how it worked because we were definitely moving the ball at some points of the game, but we just have to finish. And as we keep practicing, we're going to get better and better. We're going to start finishing those drives, beating teams by a lot of points.
I would imagine finishing is that goal, but you have to feel good about the fact that you possess the ball, especially in those first 2 drives for a long time. If you come away with points, it's a whole different ball game.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about that a lot in the meetings. Like if we score in that first drive, I mean, the total attitude of all the players on the field would have been totally different. And who knows? Maybe it's a 21-28 game in the first half, and we're just right in it in the second half. So.
What's the biggest difference for you coming off a season where you were a starter last year, knowing what it takes to go through a whole season as a starter? Now again, a starter now at left tackle.
It doesn't really change much. I mean, last year I was more, it was brand new to me compared to this year. I'm a lot more experienced. I'm a lot more calm. It's more, I see the game a lot slower than it was last year. Like my head was spinning a lot last year, but now, I got everything. I'm calm. I'm trying to, kick some butt out there.
And does it make it a little bit easier too, being an upperclassman now as a junior, that you also have that comfort level on the yard with everything that it takes to be a member of the brigade?
Yeah, I can already tell just 3 weeks in, my life is a lot more relaxed, a lot less, there's more responsibility, but a lot less stress involved responsibility. So yeah, it gives me more time to work on football, and I have a little bit more free time, which is nice.
And you've been working on your grades, a pretty good grade point average. You're doing well in the classes.
Yeah, I really focus on the academic side because I have a couple goals, for the future. But yeah, I'm just striving for that 3.5 GPA consistently.
And tell me what operations research is like for a major.
I really love it. I didn't really know much going into it, but I love the coding and math aspect of it. I recommend a lot of people to take it as well. But I think it'll really set me up for my future, outside of the military when I eventually retire.
You still have some time, but still on that Marine Corps track?
I'll probably go to Leatherneck next year, but I'm definitely looking in the aviation side as well. But I still got a little bit of time. I'll talk to some officers, and we'll figure it out eventually.
Tell me about your hometown, Cannonsburg, in Western Pennsylvania.
It's great. I keep up with the football team. I got 2 younger brothers that graduated from the same. They're graduating from the same high school. They just beat Penn Trafford, so shout out to them. But yeah, I keep in touch. I've spoke to them in front of the whole team a couple times, and I love the support they all give me.
Connor, thanks a lot.
Yeah, thank you so much.